Oh, hot. Oh, good girl. Hello? So hot. We wish you a Merry Eggmas and a Happy New Year. Well, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. Why'd you turn away down low? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And then kiss goodnight. Moving home in a storm. Under the whole meantime. Egg foo young is so warm. Well, there's a wonton soup. Dumb.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, all the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Bells on bobtails ring,
And
making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Missiles.
Fireworks!
Guys, welcome to the Christmas Table Talk.
Oh. There's seconds left
That's good.
to go.
It's so good. That might be the best Weird Al song. One of them. It's really
What a
good.
crazy fluke! We're gonna get nuked on this jolly
Yeah, it's so good.
holiday. Welcome! Yeah, it's the special holiday table talk.
Yeah, I'm excited. Look at us.
Merry
We're all
holidays.
festive and
Merry
happy.
holidays.
Yeah.
You guys,
You.
unlike public schools these days, we're allowed to celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's
We
You
do
bring it
it
on your
once.
sweater there.
I've got a snowflake and a reindeer.
Is that a poinsettia?
This might be the more indicative of a poinsettia.
Mm-hmm. But I got a little bit of holly, it looks like here. And yeah, what's on yours? What do you got?
I got a snowy window and then a cat playing with yarn.
That's
That's
pretty
ridiculous.
good. But see, that's a legit good bad sweater. This one's more like Gap.
I've got mustard and a little bit of blood earlier from when I got a bloody nose.
All right, cool. So
Let's
yeah,
hop right in.
you guys know how this works. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, the Jewish one, all of it.
Yeah, the black.
Penguins or Kittens says, what's your favorite Christmas villain? The Grinch, Scrooge, Abominable Snowman, whatever. I said abominable because I do that because I'm 4.
Christmas villain. Well, the Grinch wasn't
Abdominable.
really. I mean,
He was. Villains are allowed to have a moment of redemption, so it's okay to say
alright.
the Grinch. The Grinch is great. I don't know if I prefer I really love the Jim Carrey one. A lot of people don't. I don't know which Grinch I prefer, but I will say my favorite Christmas villain, keeping redemption on the table, is Bill Murray in Scrooged.
Yeah, man, he's so evil.
He's so good.
And he's so mean, and he lays people off and stuff. You know what? In fact, the greatest Christmas villain of all time, movies, real life, is unemployment. That's it.
Unemployment's last name is Gruber. It's Han's brother.
Yeah, I gotta go Scrooge also. And an honorable mention to, he's not really a villain, but he gets looped in with a villain, is the Grinch's dog in the cartoon version because he's so cute.
Oh, so but not as an actual because he's evil, just because you
he's
want to pet him
adorable.
and you want to have
He's so
him.
cute,
I get
and
that.
he puts a little thing on his head, and he's
I get that.
light.
I'm trying to think of some other Christmas-specific movies where there's an actual.
Well, who's the
villain
Mr. Snowmeister or whatever? Who's the guy who's like the...
I
I can't think of his name.
Miser.
The
Yeah,
Heat
the Heat
Miser.
Miser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was pretty evil.
Krampus.
Krampus. Well, Krampus is like the misunderstood. Well, he's not really misunderstood, but misunderstood by most. Like, no one knows who he is. What do you say?
Hans
Obscure.
is. Everybody says that Die Hard is one of the best Christmas
Oh,
movies.
Hans.
You gotta throw Hans in
Yeah.
there.
That's a good one.
Who's that? What's his name?
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Young
exactly.
Alan. Young, good-looking Alan.
Yeah, Alan Rickman's the shit, man.
Yeah,
he's
he's
great.
really good.
You guys just watched Jingle All the Way.
We did.
Now, would you say that Sinbad is the worst Christmas
Well, the
villain?
fact that he's a terrorist and he almost murders a child, maybe he is.
You know who my Christmas villain is the freaking Hallmark Channel. My wife has that freaking channel on.
Christmas proposal.
God.
Stockings
You guys,
full
I'm not even
of
joking. It's from when it starts, which is apparently the end of October now, until Christmas, and it goes after Christmas because they keep those programs running through the freaking New Year. Hallmark Channel is on in my house 20 hours a day.
I can't.
It's
I
the
can't do it.
worst.
I like ABC Family because they do the 25 Days of Christmas.
See, that's the thing. Like,
I do
okay,
that.
But at least they filter in like actual good Christmas movies.
The Hallmark is
Channel
all
does not.
original programming. Are you excited for the movie with The Miz that's coming out on Hallmark Channel?
Really?
Christmas Bounty. It's a girl who's like a bounty hunter, and Mike the Miz is her ex-boyfriend that I guess they end up together.
There's a
in the movie.
95% chance that Kristen Chenoweth is going to be in that movie.
I'm so done. I'm done with Jenny McCarthy being like Santa's sexy helper too, like in all those stupid movies.
man.
I love my mom very much, but I'm so happy I don't live at home anymore because she would just leave it on the damn Hallmark Channel on all
It's
the
the
time.
worst.
It really
Oh,
is.
My,
It's the
my
worst.
dad loves it too, though. So he'll call like 3 times a week during this time, and I'll pick up the phone and go, "Hey, is Heather there? I want to talk to Heather." And they will talk about what is currently on the Hallmark Channel for 3 hours. My dad doesn't talk to me anymore because of the Hallmark Channel. Yeah.
Hallmark Channel ruined his
Once you start
family.
watching the Hallmark Channel, we'll be back in good graces.
Oh man, moving on. Here we go. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Spreading the love and joy.
Ray Pennybody from the Reddits says, "Do you have any advice to those away from family during the holiday season?"
Oh, well, you're away from family, aren't you?
I go home for.
Oh, you do go home. Have you
I mean,
ever
I'm-
not gone home when you live in LA?
Yeah, I've gone to like other like people I was dating's Christmases before because it's so hard to like fly home sometimes. But I don't go home for Thanksgiving, but I do Friendsgiving with Miss Trisha Hirschberger, and then we both go home for Christmas. So
And I
find
think-
friends.
I
Do
think you
friends
just said it.
something.
Your friends, you got to find that family away from
Yeah.
family. And don't force it, but there's going to be people that you want to hang out with, and you just do. And you go do, you can try new things in the town. I love that, like in LA, they pop up ice skating rinks and stuff
Yeah.
outside. You can find little pockets of festivity and friendship when you're away from the family. And of course, I mean, come on, we got Skypes, we got cell phones, we got all that stuff.
FaceTimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time in the faces.
The time of faces. Yeah, I usually I'm very lucky. My family lives close, so I'm able to spend my holidays with my family. But yeah, I can't imagine. It probably sucks to not be with your family during certain holidays.
Yeah. What about you? Because your actual family's back in Montana, yeah?
Yeah, I get to go home this year. I'm super excited. I'm going to be in Montana for 2 weeks. Oh, it's going to feel so good. See snow again. Hayden's excited to go sledding and stuff and playing in the snow.
Has she been to the snow?
She's been to a couple. Well, we used to live up in Spokane. She doesn't quite remember it, but we have gone to Montana once with her since moving to LA, and She does. She like vaguely remembers it, so she's excited.
Oh, so you can build a snowman and stuff?
Oh yeah, all that stuff.
Wow,
so
is there
much
that
fun.
much snow that you can do all that in Montana? Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, you come from a no snow background.
Yeah, no.
So do you.
Yeah.
I had family
It's so
though
weird.
in Cleveland where
Yeah.
there was enough snow to
You can
do
it.
everything.
Have you guys ever had a white Christmas?
What do you mean?
I
Like,
might like
for
a
snow
snowy
during
Christmas.
Christmas? No, I went to Vegas for like
Oh,
New Year's
man.
once. I don't
Once
know.
you have a white Christmas, no Christmas will ever compare. Having that snow on the ground, having it be
Well,
a
it's
little
funny,
bit
like,
chilly out.
For me, like growing up in California, like snow is synonymous with Christmas just because of the movies and just like all the stores get all the fake snow and shit. So like whenever I go, like I've only been in the snow maybe twice in my entire life. I went to Sundance Film Festival like 7 years ago or something.
Cold and snowy.
So cold and
Yeah.
snowy, but I remember waking up one morning when I was there and just seeing the snow falling, and I'm like, "It's Christmas!" It's like, Steve, it's August. Stop it. Stop. But yeah, it just seemed like Christmas to me.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think I had some when I was younger in Cleveland. Like we go up there and do the Christmas thing.
That's
and
nice.
it's true. It's a little sad here in California. It's like the day before Christmas. And it's like, well, it's 75. So
I will
got
say
my
that
Christmas shorts
California
on.
tries though. They really
They
do.
do. They do.
They
And
give it a
Disneyland, if
shot.
you go to Disneyland, they do the
Disneyland,
fake
right.
snow
Oh,
that
yeah,
comes down.
that's
That's
cool.
always nice.
That's
And
really
they
cool.
like pump the air with the gingerbread smell.
Yeah. Oh, commercialism.
man.
Tony Wade, the 8-bit extremist on Twitter, says, "Did you ever have any N64 kid moments during a Christmas from your childhood?" Which is obviously a reference to the video of the kid ripping open the N64 and screaming. Yeah. I mean, I remember as a kid, I really wanted Talking Big Bird, which was basically like, it was like Teddy Ruxpin. It had the tape and everything, and then he would like, tell you a story or whatever.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
remember getting it and freaking
Teddy,
the
do
hell
you remember
out.
the Teddy Ruxpin cartoon?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Do you remember the live action one?
No.
There's a live action one where they're like in suits and shit.
Oh, weird.
So weird. So
Crazy.
weird.
I got a Tickle Me Elmo the Christmas that everybody wanted Tickle Me Elmos. I remember that was very exciting. Yes, I know. I was a kid. I got a Furby when Furbies were cool.
Oh man,
Furby.
I
Wait a
wanted
minute.
a Furby so
Were
bad.
you young enough to want to tickle me Elmo, or were you one of those like weird older kids that really loved Elmo?
No, I was young enough to want it. I'm trying to think of how old I was.
Because I'm thinking Tickle Me
Maybe-
Elmo was like the big Oprah stuff, and the Rosie O'Donnell show.
What year was
stuff.
that?
So
Somebody
it like
Google
90,
quickly.
1997
I don't
or
know.
something.
No, wait, it couldn't be that late.
Because I remember like
I was in like 4th grade then. Maybe I was like.
You were
in,
kind of
like,
a
third
weirder,
or fourth
older
grade.
kid that
I
wanted an
Tickle-
Elmo.
It wasn't something that I ripped open and was like, Elmo! It's just like, oh, cool. My mom was like, I heard it was the hot toy.
Well, I'm not ashamed.
But-
I wanted Furby. I was all about
Oh,
Furby,
I got
dude.
my stupid Furby and
I must have been like
I get
17 or
Furby more than I
something.
get than a talking Elmo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, all right.
The one that I remember being like, yes, was I got one of the old style TY Beanie Baby Bears. They were like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
at the height
Super
of Beanie
hard to get.
Babydom, and they were really expensive and hard to get. And I remember just being like,
I don't think I've ever cried because of a present. Did you cry?
no.
Yeah, I've never cried from a present.
I remember. I can't think of any. Like there was one Christmas I got like 7 Ninja Turtle toys and I was super
That's
happy.
awesome.
That was great. I have just a very vivid memory of walking down, like being one of the first to walk downstairs one morning, and I think we had like a fortunate year because I didn't grow up. We didn't have a lot of means by any means. So like we did what we could during Christmas. But one year I think we just had a good year financially, and I remember going downstairs. There was snow on the ground. It was dark, and the only thing illuminating the living room were the lights on the tree. So you got that really warm red glow. It just screams Christmas. And I just remember piles of presents. It was like a movie. Piles of presents everywhere. And we had 4 kids, so there was lots. And so you have that whole thing, and then leaning up on the wall were 4 sleds. And I was like, this is the best Christmas ever.
That's awesome. Did you use the hell out of those sleds?
Oh yeah. Sleds last a season.
Oh, really?
Oh, do they break?
Oh, plastic sleds for
Oh,
them.
plastic
Yeah, they don't
sleds.
last that long.
I remember when I got my
They weren't
rollerblades.
toboggans.
Rollerblades were the ones.
That's a good
that
one.
was. I had 3 wheels. 'cause
Those
I
are
was
feet
so-
toboggans.
Yes. Now that I'm thinking about it more, I'm not kidding. The more I sit here, I'm like, maybe my little brother got the Tickle Me Elmo, and I just played with shit. I'm not even kidding. I had that moment of like, oh shit, my mom's gonna watch this table talk and be like, you did not get a Tickle Me Elmo. Kai got a Tickle Me Elmo.
You guys didn't go up sledding.
No, I did go down the hills when we were in Cleveland.
The first time I
Have you
ever
ever
sled,
been-
I was like
Okay. Have you-
20 or something.
Oh, it's
Careful.
right. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Merry Christmas indeed.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm filling out. I'm growing up a little bit.
Oh.
This summer.
This is a weird thing to be excited about, but I remember I got Bart Simpson pajamas
That's
one
pretty
Christmas,
rad.
and I was like
That's
all
rad.
about my Bart Simpson.
I remember my first. I was kind of a soundtrack nerd. I like my movie soundtracks. I remember my first movie soundtrack ever was the Gremlins 2 soundtrack on cassette, and I remember getting that for Christmas, and just like I could not wait to listen to it. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I was at my grandpa's place, and all the kids are opening up their other presents. And I just had my Gremlins 2 tape, and I'm like, where can I play this? Who has a tape player? I was like so excited.
I think we got our Nintendo 64 for Christmas too.
Cool,
I
man.
didn't freak out like that, but I remember playing Mario 64 that whole day and like calling up the neighborhood kids and being like, "How many stars do you got?"
Do you remember
the
Pilot
best!
Wings? Pilot Wings 64? That was a good one.
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Not as good as Mario 64, but
GoldenEye is the pinnacle.
Slaps.
Mario
family.
64, actually, I enjoyed the Mario 64 better. I like, and Ocarina.
Oh, yeah.
Our 64 moment was our 64.
Alrighty. Miss Digi Titan says, "Are you guys perfectionist rappers or more of a throw it in a bag and good to go
oh man,
style?"
we talked about this.
Yeah, I cannot. It's not that I don't want to be a perfectionist rapper. It's that I am incapable of being
Yeah,
a
same here.
perfectionist rapper.
Oh, I'm that person who's like, and crease.
Yeah.
And then I have the little thing, this is so true. I have the little thing that goes around your hand that has the little individual tape bits.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
And
I've seen it.
You're like the Batman of Christmas rapping.
Because my mom is like, as good as I am, my mom's like 5 times better. I'm always striving to like, gotta crease perfectly to be like my mom.
See, I think what I do is, it's the worst. What I do is I make sure that it's flat and it looks good on 3 sides. Like, it's like, oh my God.
Oh, and then
And then on the bottom,
side?
it's all uneven. There's 20 pieces of tape. There's probably a big ball that I just like didn't cut off, and I make sure that side's on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's
If
an
I have a
opening
side-
where you can see what it is.
You ran out of paper.
You didn't put enough paper on it.
If I ever have a side I mess up on, I'm like, and that's the bottom side now.
Yeah, I
On the
don't.
bottom.
I can't. Luckily, I have Sarah to rely on for all the gift
Do you
wrapping.
have Sarah wrap Sarah's presents?
Sarah, will you wrap this thing I got you? Pretend like you didn't know what it was when you open it, please. No, I'll either have the store do it where I buy it from, or I'll I won't wrap it and I'll give it to her early and I'll be like, here's your gift.
Oh,
Here's your
dude, that's
gift.
weak.
What do you mean we do it all the time? We do
Get a bag
it
from
all the
Target.
time.
Target now, that's like, if it's ever like a weird shape, like a circle or something, it's really hard to do, I'll just get a bag.
I
Yeah,
think-
like
Gotta get the
Sarah and I
tissue
are
paper,
notorious for
make it
not
nice.
waiting for actual Christmas
Oh,
Day to give
really?
each
I
other
can't be
gifts.
around you
Yeah.
because I really want to give Gavin what I got
I
him.
think
I can't do it early.
I think people that wrap presents, this is a firm belief now. I'm taking a hard stance on this. People that still wrap in this day and age, except for Christmas, that I will give Christmas the exception. What was that?
I will open a passage.
Is if you don't use a bag, you're a chump.
Oh!
Bags are great.
Yeah, they're the best.
They're so easy. You can make them look good. You put the present in. You get some tissue paper. It still looks awesome. It still looks classy. If you want to go super classy, you get a super classy bag. Here's the other thing. 1, you're not putting work into it. 2, those bags are reusable.
Yeah,
son.
I do like
Those
yours. You did
bags
make
are
this point when we
reusable.
talked about it before, that it's almost like 2 gifts.
Yeah, with gift wrap, you're just throwing money away pretty much because you know it's just going to be destroyed and thrown away.
But for Christmas, I want a wrapped present. I don't need it for
often
my
wrap.
birthday.
I don't really wrap presents for birthdays, even though I really like. I like to do it. It just becomes. So does like Heather wrap presents in your family, or it becomes a thing where everybody brings me all the shit they bought that's not for me, and then I just end up doing. It's like an assembly. Me and my mom sit in the living room and start just wrapping everything.
Yeah. But we only wrap the ones that we get for the family. Santa brings the best wrapped presents.
yeah, because they're wrapped in candy.
And dreams.
And dreams and happiness.
All right, next one. Next one. I'm just saying. 712 from the Reddit says, anyone have any awesome snow football or snowball fight stories? I'm looking at you, Joe.
I don't have any of those.
No football, no snowball. I got a bunch of snowball stories. I got sent to the principal's office in.
Wow, that was
I got sent to the
magical.
principal's office in school. All the kids did all the time. We weren't allowed to throw snowballs on the playground.
What?
Why?
And there's
Projectiles,
snow?
rocks. That's the one thing. Going to school in a place that has snow, it's just temptation. all the time, and they have to clear the blacktop pavement at the schools as well, so kids can run around and blah 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 blah. So they make these massive snow mounds, like King of the Hill. Not allowed to climb them. Not allowed to climb. So you just got this big mountain of potential fun, and you're not allowed to touch it.
Did you ever like do it though?
Oh
Were you
yeah,
ever,
of course.
Fuck it,
Yeah,
let's
and
do this?
then you get in trouble. The dude, you go doing timeout on the wall. Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
What did they do about
terrible.
places, schools that had snow? Like when you went into the classroom, like how would you not trail in all this fucking nasty water, basically?
Oh, what you do is that you have your snow boots or your snow pants or whatever. You go in, you got to stamp your feet, and then you go to your little either cubby or locker, depending on where you're going to school outside of the classroom, and you would have to take those boots off and have inside shoes, dry ones.
Okay.
I was talking about in Texas when it gets because it gets icy a couple days a year. In the Panhandle it snows, but in like southern Texas or like middle Texas, that's not a thing. I'm gonna get kicked out forever. In central Texas, it gets icy a few days of the year, and they close school because like nobody can drive in the ice and it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
But in places like where you go, it's like, bitch, we gotta keep on trucking. And
Yeah.
people thought I'm crazy for being like, it's an ice day. We get to stay home. They're like, no, you keep going.
Yeah. I know.
Oh,
we
you
always
never
thought
had a
about that.
snow
I know
day.
that's the thing in California where like stupid kids live in the snow in their snow days.
It takes a lot to have a snow day, though. It's like it's horrible.
It has to be like you could
horrible
possibly
condition.
die
Yeah.
also.
I
So
do have
it's not
snow
that great.
football stories. They're great. Me and my friend Jason Belston, we would just do one-on-one snow football, and he had probably like the equivalent of maybe, let's say, a 50-yard backyard. It was about 50 yards long, and we would just throw the ball to each other at the different sides, and it'd be about 3 feet of snow, and we would just be trudging through it, trying to get to the other side. That was it. It was really fun. I miss
That must have been so tiring.
It was.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
But we also
exhausting.
played at like 12 midnight, and we'd play from like midnight till 3 or 4 in the morning, just under like the street lamps and stuff. It was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was real
When
fun.
I was young,
Simpler
the
times.
worst was getting snow in your snowsuit. Like we wouldn't even throw. We'd start
Yeah.
throwing snowballs, but then someone would come by and like pull out your snowsuit collar and
Oh,
then
of
throw snow in it.
course.
Sucks.
Dicks. Drew, you were the guy that did
Man.
that, weren't you? You son of a
Sucks.
bitch.
Building snowflake
I,
tunnels and stuff. Oh man, it's so much fun.
I knew nothing about like snow, like how to even like be in snow when I went to the first
Yeah.
time I ever went to snow, and so I had like jeans on
Oh,
when I
wet,
went to the snow. It was the
soaked.
worst.
You get the
man.
snow crumbles
Soaked.
in your jeans, and then it starts to cake onto
Yeah,
your...
and then it starts to like moisten
Yeah.
your entire jeans like up until your knees,
It
and then you're like
rises.
freezing as shit. You're like, God damn it, I fucked up! I can't believe I did this. You know, I learned my lesson.
My parents never taught me about snow!
Awesome. Well, I don't know. I guess that's it, right? We kind of went on for a while. You wanna
Let's do one more. It's
One more?
Christmas.
All right.
It's
It's Christmas.
Christmas.
Let's give and give and give.
Yeah. You know, maybe we should probably just empty this bowl. It's Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
You know what, that's
Christmas.
a great idea.
We're gonna rapid fire though.
Bonus gifts.
Yeah.
We're
Okay,
gonna
I
try
like
and not
that.
talk too much.
Alyssa for Bess on Twitter asks, "What's your favorite holiday
Christmas
scent?"
tree, pine.
Oh,
Yeah,
pine
yeah.
and apple cinnamon.
You know, I mentioned this on another one, but my dad makes these things called bonches, and there's this like Mexican like drink where you mix in all this fruit. And it's like a tea basically.
Yeah.
It's super hot. So good, so delicious. For me and my household, it is not Christmas
Until you have that smell?
smell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fruity
That's
and
good.
delicious. Oh, I love
We
it.
bought we buy candles that just give us that scent
Yep.
year round now.
Yeah, me too.
But that's not fair because then when it's Christmas time, you don't get that.
Well, no,
like-
you get the real one at Christmas time. This
Oh,
is like
alright.
fake candle Christmas smell. You get real Christmas smell once you put the tree up and stuff.
Do you do real tree?
Not anymore. No, because they
a lot of work, right?
The market on trees in California is ridiculous.
It is.
It's a
It
supply and
is.
demand. They overcharge. It's ridiculous.
It is. I can agree there.
There's,
All right.
there's Dad Joe over here. The market of trees is the most adult thing you've ever
Look,
said.
I get capitalism. Blah blah blah.
Albudo says, if you could make up your own holiday, what would it be like, and what day would it be on? Make up your own holiday. What would you do?
Okay,
on
so
it?
summer needs a proper holiday other than
Fourth of
4th of July. There needs to be something that occurs before Halloween, but after 4th of July. So there needs to be a good, solid August holiday.
Oh, okay.
We don't have one, right?
You know what? I've got it. It's got to be like National Movie Day, where like everyone has the day off work and you just have to go and watch movies. Like cinemas all participate in it. It's like maybe it's like National Recognition for Films Day. And it's like awesome AFI movies. It's like maybe
Every channel's just actually playing the best movies
yeah,
ever.
and it's just all movies. It's just like a movie-centric celebration of film type holiday.
Great deals at the theaters and stuff like that. That's pretty fun.
fun.
I
Yeah.
like that.
And it would have to be like on a Friday. Because that way you have like the rest of the weekend to like possibly keep watching movies.
Yeah, that's cool. National movie weekend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make National Nap Day. And
that's pretty
everybody
good.
just sleepy and just relaxing and having and a book.
That's really
Nap
good.
and book day.
National Reading Day.
Book and nap day.
The kids would hate that holiday.
Yeah, they would.
I want to go back to school.
It's back to school.
I don't know what my holidays are. I really like
Meat
the
day.
holiday. that
Meat day.
Yeah.
Barbecue day.
Barbecue day. That's 4th of July though.
Yeah.
But I do whatever my day is. It's got to have elements of Christmas, maybe some elements of Halloween. It's just like a smorgasbord of all the other holidays, but happens in August, so we can have that long just time of no celebration broken up by
Holiday build-up day.
the new one. Yeah, preparing for the other holidays.
Hey, how about this? There's Mother's Day, there's Father's Day. Why not just make, like, Person Day? Just Dude Day.
Lady day.
Dude Day and Lady Day could be the same thing. Like, hey, what are you doing for Dude Day?
Oh man, I'm going out with my ladies because it's also Lady
That's cool,
Day.
man. That's awesome, man. I'm gonna just hang out with my dudes.
Sweet.
I don't know what's wrong with this person. At Mason Lauzon.
Oh, don't
Says,
do that.
How did you find out that Santa didn't exist? Guess what, homie? Santa does exist.
Yeah, Jesus.
What's wrong with you? This isn't Santa. There's a real Santa.
He's right here. How could you say
Now,
that?
this is fake Santa. There is a
Oh.
real Santa. He's out there. He brings holiday cheer to everybody. He makes the dreams of children come alive. And the fact that you would even suggest that hurts
Yeah, I
my
don't know
heart.
if you know this, but there's actually a Santa Union, and that Santa Union is officially sanctioned by the St. Nicholas Foundation, and it's all people that are that you actually have to go through a series of tests, and I'm talking about weight and what things you find funny and things that you love and how good you are, and then you're sent an official Santa outfit, which you can then wear and proudly go around to malls and schools and churches and community centers and proudly say that you are an official Santa sanctioned by the Santa Claus Foundation.
Also, snow is not frozen rain. It's the result of a Santa sneeze.
Oh, that's the last one.
That was the last one.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. Hey guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us. We hope it was wonderful for you. It was wonderful for us.
It was wonderful for me, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What Christmas carol should we go out on?
What's a good one?
I don't know. Silver bell, like do. Oh, are we doing the same thing?
That's the something of the bells.
Carol of the Bells.
Carol of the Bells.
Boom.
Why don't we? Kevin McAllister.